Hello everyone, my name is Oum Saokosal. Today I want to show you how to release your app, prepare your app for your Google Play Store. Of course, you can release the Flutter app into App Store, Apple App Store. But this video will cover the process of release the APK for Android, for Google Play Store. So usually when you run the app like that, okay, so it will build the APK, but it is in the debug version here, and you can find your APK here very easily. Just go to terminal here, and you can start your browser like Window Explorer, and here in build, in app, in output, okay, this is the debug mode. So if you see the size here is 25 megabyte, so it's a big file, and here is like it's the different version here. This is for the hot reload and hot restart like that. So usually this is the one that you see here in the emulator, okay, and you can see the debug mode here. Even you try to upload this APK into the App Store, it will see all the user will see the debug mode here. You can try it on your phone, you will see this, okay. So the point of this video is that you want to delete this. You want to see the real application. So you go to terminal here, and first you have to create the key. Okay, so you can just go to Flutter Release APK. You will see a good document from Flutter itself. So in here they will tell you a lot about the label. So let's follow the tutorial a little bit. So you go here and make sure you are using the project. Okay, so go to Android and go to app, source, main. Yeah, this is the name for your application that you will see in your phone. For example, something like this. If you put the name Flutter, KAC, just for my project, you will see Flutter, underscore KAC here. So make sure you have to rename to your real application name. So this one just for my testing, so I will just put KAC for my app center, just my my Facebook page, and this is app like one like that, okay. And you can rename the icon as well. So let's download one icon. So just one cool icon, nothing special here, just to see the application in action. So make sure it is in a transparent mode. You can see this, okay. So save, and I will rename it to KAC1, and make sure it is PNG, and you click here. If you don't see any background, it's good, but this one has some like the image is not good, but anyway, just for the tutorial purpose. So what's it? Okay, here just copy, and you go to Android, and then here in resource you can put it into this one pass, okay, KAC1, and you can put it into other folder as well, but make sure the resolution like for the medium, for the high resolution HD, so you can console a document for that. But for now, if you don't have all the pictures, so you can just pass it, pass the same file into different folder here. It's fine. Okay. You will encounter the resolution in larger screen device, for example like tablet. It needs like the higher resolution, but this one is okay, for now. And now you have the name like that, so just put the name KAC1 without PNG. Make sure you don't put the .png, just leave like this. Okay, and now it's fine for the Android. Okay, so you rename the label, the icon, and then you will go to Gradle, the build. Yeah, not this one, sorry, in the app build. Yeah, if you like, you have the application ID, for example, like you put the example here. Okay, so it can cause a problem when you release to the Google Play Store, because someone have maybe have the URL example. So make sure it is unique. If you have a website, put a website URL, and if you don't have, maybe just put the name, but make sure you just try to find this into the Google, if there is the URL or not. Okay, so let's follow a little bit here. So the mean SDK, so this one usually you don't change it. Okay, here you just put like that, is fine. Okay, and okay, so here you have to create a key. This is very important, and this key tool is part of Java. So you can see that the key tool is not belong to Flutter, it's a JDK. So you can use Flutter doctor .v, dash v. Okay, so you can go to here and try to Flutter. If you don't see Flutter command here, it means that you don't configure the path correctly. So you have to go to environment. You just type environment here, or en, because I already typed this one, but if not, just type root environment and click here and go to environment variable here. So this one for this user, this one for system. So I recommend you to use this. So just go to path here, edit, and find out where is the Flutter. For me, I place my Flutter in dry C. Yeah, this is the Flutter, the SDK. Okay, so it's copy, and I think it is in bin as well, because you will use the Flutter command here. So I just new and pass like that and save. Okay, and because I already put it that, just it's like that. Okay, okay, okay. And then if you type it like that, you cannot see because you have to restart. So close it and start it again, and then type Flutter. If you see like that, it's fine now. Okay, so you put Flutter doctor and dash v, and you will see the Java path for this one. So like here you say you can see that after the Java binary like this one. So here in the Android Studio, where is it? Okay, no, Android toolchain here. Okay, this is the Java for me. Okay, so copy, Control C. Okay, and then you have to go to environment again, and then you go to path again, edit, and then new, and paste it here, but without Java. Okay, because Java is just a file. like this. Okay, and because I already put that, just fine like that. So this is the example, and then OK again, and you have to close and start again. So now you can type what's that, keytool. If you see something like that, it works. Okay, so after that you copy this, okay, and paste. There are two things you need to change. So this one is the path of your key. So if you are in the, for me like this, I'm in C user my work. If you put the key like this, it doesn't work. It meant for Mac user. So I have to go like this for by arrow key. And if you delete like that, this key will be created in this folder. Okay, and this is the alias name for that as well. So if you want to change it to something else, oh, I have to go back here. If you want to change to something else, like this is my KAC1, so you can put like that, or if you leave it like that, it's fine. So just put the key like that, is also good. Okay, so now, so you have to type the password. So for now, just for my example, I just put 1 2 3. Okay, and then too short, so let's say ABC 1 2 3, ABC 1 2 3, and this is the first name, so you just type anything. So for me, I will type my first name only. It's for my example. So KAC, and my city name is Phnom Penh, and my state is Phnom Penh. And this is the 2 letter of your country. Cambodia is KH. You can find out what is your country code. Okay, and for example, if you are from US, then you put US, and you are from India, maybe you can type like India country code. No, not this one, the 2 letter here. Okay, okay, so you can find it here. So if you're from, let's say, India, so IN, so Indonesia ID, so you just find it here. So in this URL, so for my country is KH, for Cambodia, enter. So they ask you to read if it is correct. So for me it's correct, yes. So they ask you to type the password again. So if it is the same, it's just like that. So now it's stored in the key. So if you type dear like that, you see the key here. Okay, so make sure you remember this URL. So this is your URL, and if it is very long for you, I recommend you to go and copy this file into somewhere in dry C. You can start the Windows Explorer by start dot, and it will go like this. And then now this is the key for me. So I just cut there, and I will place it in dry C. It's very easy to find. Okay, here. So now you go back to Android again. So where were we? So here they ask you to create this file. So just copy, and in your app, in Android, not in app here, in Android, so make sure you right click on the Android folder, new file, and paste here, and then you just copy here. Okay, and then password ABC123, Actually, this is the example. So if you put into the real Play Store, make sure your password should not let anyone know. But for me, just example for you, and I can just delete the key. I create another one. It's fine. Okay. So this one will be in drive C. So if you're from Windows user like me, you have to put like this. But if you from Mac, then maybe you can just put like user and something. Okay. But for Windows, then you can just like this. If you put the single, then it has some error. Make it like this. Okay. And then go down here. It said like you open this file in the app. Okay. So you go this one, not this one. This one usually we don't touch. If you see something like build script, something like that, just go to the wrong builder. Okay. So in here, you just find where is the Android. Okay. Just go down here. Yeah. So they ask you to replace. So you can just replace like that. And okay. Actually, this is the same thing. You see the red color here is fine, no worry about that. And then this one you replace this, okay, with this. So just copy this one, copy, and this one just delete it, okay. Or maybe you want to comment, just comment. I cannot use that. Okay, so maybe just maybe this one like this, and like that. Okay, so actually this one refer from the key here. Okay, so make sure you don't change anything here. Store password, key alias, store file here. So like that. Okay. And if you want to protect your code from reverse engineering, then you can follow this step. But for now, I don't do that. Okay, so you just skip this part. But actually, this part is very important when you release into the Play Store. People can download it and reverse engineer and can see your code. So, but anyway, just for now, just for the release. So this one is the final step. So go here, make sure you are in the terminal again, and then you can just close this. You don't need that, and make sure you save all, and then you can use the command line here. If you cannot find the Flutter like that, and you said that you think that you already configure it and it works here, you have to restart the Android. So just close like that, and then open it again. I hope this video will be very helpful for you. I said in the early video, so it's a quick one, but actually it's not quick, it's a little bit long here. But anyway, so just type Flutter and make sure you run from the command, because if you run here, I'm not sure something wrong here, but in the real release maybe it's not the right one. So make sure you run like that. It's safe actually. Okay, see, so now there's a problem. So if something like that happen, usually you just go there and just close this app and uninstall it like this. Okay, and okay, and try to run it again like this. No, just like this. Okay, it works now. So it happened a lot when you change the build, change the key, it has some, like the problem in the list like this. So usually you will see, where is it? This one, program link fail. So if you see something like that, it means that you change too much and you have to uninstall it. Okay, and then you just press Q to quit. Okay, and now you just if you want to clean, you can just flutter clean. You want to clean the bar. Oh, there is no, what's it? Let me check. So let me start it. So this is a build. Okay, now I have this. So let's clean again. Okay, now it's deleting. So if you go back, now there is no build. So now it's time to release. So flutter build apk dash release. Okay, enter. This is the final step. Okay, now you can see you have already built the app release apk. So it is in this folder. So you go to build, app, output, and apk release. So if you see the size of the release file is only 5 megabyte. Okay, so this one, if you go back to if you just run, you will see another debug, and before it was 25, now it's only 5. And this file is good to go. You can just upload into your Google Play Store and it's fine. But if you want to test it in your real device, you can just upload it into your Google Drive, or maybe send to your phone something with a USB cable. But for me, I will upload into my Google Drive and test it on my phone, and you will see this application on my phone. Okay, so let's go to my Google Drive. Okay, so I will just put like this. Okay, now you can rename it. Okay, for me it's KC1. Okay, and then you can just share to your phone. If your phone have the account is fine. For me, if I want to share like that to my another account, just like that. Okay, so I will show you the real app in on the real phone. Okay, as you can see, now I can see my share file here. So I just download it. Okay, so you go to setting, because Android phone try to protect you from install unknown app. So click install here, open. Okay, so this is the final release. So if you upload your real application on to the Google Play Store, it will look like that, and your application icon will be like this. Okay, so now you know the process. So yeah, that's it for this video, and I think you like it. So if you like it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give a thumb up, and if you have any problem, just give a comment down below. So thank you, and we'll see you in the next video.